Today we're in Kowloon City in Hong Kong, and I'm currently walking through Kowloon City Market, which is one of the city's most traditional local wet markets. Now, a wet market is basically where all the locals come to buy the fresh meat, the fresh fish, fruit and veg. They're known to be loud, messy and full of character. And today is a little bit later than usual that you would come to a wet market because it's Sunday and it's around 5 p.m. But then again, jet lag is a real thing. So let's have a little look around and see what some of the locals will buy. I think it's probably one of the most raw and traditional experiences you can probably get in Hong Kong. So let's have a little look around. So I'm here to get a real feel for the true Hong Kong. And a little bit later on, we'll head outside of the city market and around the corner to see what used to be one of the most chaotic places on earth, which is the Kowloon Walled City, or the former Walled City, as it's been knocked down now. We've got here. All your prawns, by the look of it. Prawns, huh? What are these? Crabs? So basically we've got crabs and prawns. And the man here looks like he's picking out the best ones. I think they're alive. And this lady's purchasing a couple of the best ones. She's seeing which one she wants. She don't want that one. Just put the prawns in the bag, bro. Just put the prawns in the bag. Here we've got some more crustaceans. And that's how they bag them. I think here you've got more of your fruit and veg side, and here we've got all the pastes and the sauces. Wow, what is this one? Octopus. I believe octopus. Okay, now the boar. Fish heads. And the fish tails. Shaving the skin off there. Look at it. Putting the fish into pieces. Hello. What is that? What are they? Do you know what these ones are? Bavanju. Bavanju. Wow. It's a fish.
Yes.
It's a fish. Oh, wow. I'm not going to touch it, but yeah, it looks good. It's different. It looks like a noodle. A bavanju. A bavanju. Got even more fish and crustaceans here. Look at that fucker. That lobster. See, a lot of the shops are shut. I believe that's because of the time of day that we're at on a Sunday. Probably should have come earlier in the morning, but at least it's not as busy as it would have been in the morning. As we see some more fish here. Oh wow, look at that one. Which is this fish? Which is this one? This fish? Fish? Name? Asking the gent if he wants how much of the fish he wants. The me see what this is. Oh, it's a carper. Oh, it's a carp. Oh. Big cap carp. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. I'm not sure whether he said he was a carp fish, but he didn't look like a carp fish to me, but what do I know? I'm no fish expert. So I believe a lot of the crustaceans and fish that are in this market, in the Kowloon City market, are sourced from the South China Sea or some of the aqua farms they have in the vicinity of the area. And then in the middle of the night, all the fish and the prawns and the crustaceans, etc., that are caught are transported to big seafood hubs, big wholesalers. From the wholesalers, the local traders will go there to inspect the fish. They will pick the best fish. So once they're at the wholesalers, a lot of the seafood traders and middlemen will bargain for the fish. They'll inspect them, try and pick the best ones for the local markets. Then they are transported onto vans, such as this one here, into buckets like these, using tools like these, usually packed in those styrofoam boxes, loaded with ice to try and keep the fish as fresh as possible. And they are transported to markets like here, the Kowloon City Market, and usually brought here before sunrise, between 4 AM and 6 AM in the morning. Just about to take the escalator to the second floor of the market to see what else is up here. Now, a lot of the fish is extremely fresh and is usually sold daily, and you can tell by the extremely pungent stench of the fish here. It's meat. It's meat, huh? Which meat?
Beef.
Beef. Okay.
In here.
So there's got beef here. Fresh meat. And on this floor we've got beef. Fresh beef. Your local butcher right here. So I imagine the beef is frozen, cut here by this lovely young lady. Hello. And then packaged in these boxes there. Well, I would imagine it would be sent off to a local butcher of some sort. I think there's more just generalised foodstuffs. I'm not even going to pretend I know what any of these things are. Is that some sort of crisp there? Some crisps? Eggs. Lots of eggs. Hello. I think he's like, why the fuck is somebody walking around here with a camera? It's like, what is he saying? So you can imagine how quick the turnover of seafood is here. It gets fished out from the South China Sea. It gets transported overnight to a market like this, sold the same day, and ends up on someone's dinner table that very evening. We've now made it to the third floor, I believe the rooftop floor of the Kowloon City Market, where I believe it splinters, because here you've got the Kowloon City Public Library, and on that side you have the Kowloon City Sports Centre, and just overlooking the top here we have some buildings with bamboo scaffolding, with the high rise there, Chinese bamboo, very strong. We are now in the other side of the market, which is where they sell all the clothes. So you have all the little old ladies that do all your alterations. Hello.
Hello.
Some nice aprons there for you to buy. Hello. Doing some alterations there, has no idea what's going on. There's even a vacant stall here. So if anybody's interested, they can come and set up their own little clothing stall here. I believe you have to be quite old school and be able to do alterations though, because every person I've seen so far, hello, because every person I've seen so far looks like an absolute whiz with a thread and a needle, and here is a prime example. Hello. As you can see, a lot of it is closed. Everyone's having a nice little day off today by the look of it. They're all closing up for the week, or for the day at least, before it all starts again tomorrow. Pookie. Not sure what these things are though, to be fair. Hello. She don't seem happy. I don't know whether he's brushing the fish or skinning the fish or cleaning the fish. What's he doing over there? All that paste. 张仲谋也批评，慢慢又如何？可殿下以匈奴议和就表示事实了，这不是两国的态势。议和有议和的方法，本皇子也从未说要放过匈奴，但若是能不对一跟一不正面的匈奴，为何要放？Anyone knows what anyone knows what that was? Let me know. I have no idea what that was whatsoever. Here we have frogs. Frogs in a basket. They're alive. They are alive. They're all cleaning up for the day. All the excess fish bits go inside these polystyrene boxes. All they are cleaned. And then they get ready for another day. Tomorrow. Gent there's had a long week at work by the look of it. All these are the prices. Look, so in Hong Kong, to get an English price, I think you basically divide the price by 10. So if it's 20, that means it's £2. Unless my mathematics are deceiving me. So 40 would be £4. Is that a good price for a fish? I don't know. You tell me. So that was the Kowloon City Market, and now we are going to head to a place where not so long ago, we're talking less than 40 years ago, was considered the most densely populated place on the entire planet. The Kowloon Walled City, it no longer remains. Now it's a local park, but I believe the park honours its former past, and that's what we're going to go and check out now. Here we are, Kowloon Walled City Park. It is currently raining. We've come at a very unfortunate time in Hong Kong because there's been a typhoon over the last 2 days. Typhoon Whiffer at a level 8, and it did hit a level 10 out of 10 typhoon, so it's been pissing down the whole time we've got here. Evidence of the typhoon is right here by a big tree that's just fallen down. So can you believe that here where we are walking, which now seems to be quite a nice peaceful park with birds chirping, used to be one of the most densely populated places on the planet. Over 30,000 people living in just a few city blocks. So you had no government or building regulations. People would just build house on top of house on top of house and live in some sort of concrete hive. So over there we've got a sign saying Kowloon Walled City, a cinematic journey. I'm hoping there's a little picture of what it used to look like. If not, Google it, because it was pretty insane. I think that all around here where we are now, loads of trees, birds chirping. I'm not sure whether they've got like sound effects running just to add to the experience. Makeshift waterfalls over there. Used to be just urban chaos, dystopian urban chaos, where the outlook of the walled city has featured in a few films to give it that dystopian end of the world feel. So we've got what looks like banana trees here, some of which have been the unfortunate victim of Typhoon Whiffer. I'm loving the sound effects as well, coming from some sort of hidden speakers all along here that give it that sort of wildlife reserve feel. And there's the makeshift waterfall over there. It was originally a Chinese military outpost, but after World War II it exploded and basically became a city within a city, originally ran by the Triads. But then throughout the 50s and 60s the gangs were pushed out, and by the early 1970s it became a self-governing, lawless neighbourhood. After years of international attention about its health and safety here in the walled city, the Hong Kong government finally stepped in and knocked it all down. It was finally demolished in 1993, and in its place they built this park, almost as if to erase all the chaos with calm. And this here is basically a model of what it was like to live in. So as you can see, very dense, and a lot of the people who lived in the middle buildings wouldn't even see sunlight throughout the day, but somehow made it work. And then just behind us we've got a horizontal view of the city, which now, as we've just walked through, you would never know it existed, because it's a nice, calm and peaceful park. So in that building there was a little exhibition of what life was like inside the walled city. And just here, I believe we've got some ruins of one of the buildings. So all this built up into a dense, chaotic, dystopian wonderland.
You inside?
I went inside, yeah.
Yeah.
Did you lived here long?
This part older only for soldiers.
This part's only for the soldiers?
Therefore, when you go to that larger playground, older give the soldier to do exercise.
Oh.
Now give the citizen make a word.
How long have you lived here in Kowloon?
I live over that side.
You live over there?
25 years old.
25 years?
Yeah.
So you wasn't here when the...
two times inside, 1959 actually, and 1963.
You went inside the walled city in 1963?
But not live inside, but only 2 times. I'm volunteer here.
What was it like inside the city?
You stay inside or park, use Canton language, Mandarin, and my local grammar.
Oh, you're a volunteer?
Yeah.
Uncle man?
Yeah.
Okay.
Where you come from?
I come from England.
Do you watch UK, the BBC TV?
Yeah.
Because BBC TV 2017 October, inside that part interview me. The name is Travel Man 48 Hours in Hong Kong.
Oh.
The tall, handsome man, John Hum.
John Hum?
Yeah.
And he went inside?
Yeah.
Oh.
But give the regiment booking all the Qingdai, the soldier, the house to rebuild 355 buildings. But that 355 buildings, all danger.
355 buildings?
Yeah, all danger.
Very dangerous.
No one with foundation, and much more building only 3 walls. And end again. Do you watch that? A short scale inside?
Yeah.
That part 2 times foundation. You watch the island foundation, only new one.
Was it safe to go inside?
Yeah, because over this side, a short scale wall inside.
Yeah.
You watch the...
I see, yeah, I saw.
Yeah, that means a south game and a little bit foundation of the Kowloon Walled City, older, 176 years. Therefore, inside our park is a 2 south game. This only our park, the south game, the oldest south game over that side. Yeah.
It's very old, huh?
Yeah.
How many people lived inside?
The last time, 35,000 people.
35,000.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Lots of people, huh? And where did they move to when it got knocked down? Where did they go?
Because when 1902, Qing Dai, the soldier, give the English soldier get out, then it's empty.
Yeah.
Free government, they control.
And then after the war, it was filled up.
The war is give the Japanese army take all to rebuild Kaida Airport.
Okay.
Yeah, because when 1889, Qing Dai, the soldier, give the English soldier get out, then it's empty. Yeah.
So when it got knocked down, the people who lived inside, where did they go
But
to?
then another time.
Another time.
That's 3 times. Behind 1802, all this apartment. But give the regiment Bukhan to rebuild 355 buildings.
Okay.
1959, Bukhan all building to rebuild our park.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting. Wow, very good. Thank you for that.
Have a nice
Appreciate
day.
it. So there's our old friend Uncle Man giving us some history on the building. I'm not 100% sure what he was actually saying, but I'm sure it was very interesting, a lot of the facts. He said 35,000 people used to live there. He said 35,000 people at its peak used to live there. So there you go. So that brings to an end our lovely little afternoon in Kowloon City, which the locals refer to as the beating heart of Hong Kong, as we've seen by visiting the local wet market and also the infamous Walled City just behind me. I hope you've enjoyed today's video. If you have, please drop a like, comment, subscribe and all that jazz. If you've watched it this far, I really appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one.